was going to be the king of this world.
King? Yeah. Here's your crown.
Hi, William Huynh here. So I was made aware of the new Starfield blunder, which is Bethesda is charging $7 for a Starfield mission. So basically, you start a mission, and then to continue the mission, you will do the first part of the mission, and then to continue, you will have to pay $7. Here, PC Gamer is saying, the problem is that the second Tracker Alliance mission, the Vulture, is only available as a Starfield creation, and it sells for $7, which is really 10, given that you'll need to purchase 1,000 Starfield creation credits in order to have enough to access it. The Vulture is an official Bethesda product, so leaving aside jokes about Bethesda jank, it's safe to assume there's a level of production quality that's not always going to be present in fan-made stuff. Even so, that's a widespread feeling that it's a lot of money for a single quest. And getting aware of this story that is already like three weeks old or something like that. But I was made aware while watching the Old Man Gaming podcast, and it made me think, what other stupid microtransaction could we make? So here it is. I have thought of a few stupid things that they could implement in the future. If you're a game dev, you can send me a kickback of 10% of the sales you'll make with those ideas when you implement them in your game in the future. Let's start. Enough with the rambling. Let's start with my ideas. So the first one is save slots. So you could buy the game, and then you can save your game. But then, if you want to make a second save, you would have to pay like $2. And you could buy 3 save slots for, let's say, $5. So that would be a great way to milk players for being able to have multiple save files on a game. I thought it was a pretty good idea. My second idea is you could buy the game. Alright, so you pay $70, buy the game, start the game, and then there's no sound effect. There's no music. It's like it's on mute. And then if you want to get the sound effect and the music, you have to pay, let's say, $10 more. So that would be a great way to deal with making more money out of people. In the same vein, you could have to pay to unlock the setting menu. So when you boot up a game, you have new game, continue, and then settings, and then the settings would be locked. So you couldn't change the gamma levels or the sounds level or the controls. You would have to pay to unlock the setting menu. I think it would be great, and it would be amazing for games on PC, because many players like to bind other keys on their game, and they wouldn't be able to do this without paying to unlock the settings menu. So this is another idea. Okay, so this other one here is, in a JRPG, there's a bunch of text, and oftentimes the text will appear, slowly on the screen, and then if you press a button like X, the text will just be there in whole, and then you can skip this and go to the next bubble, and etc. So you could buy the game, and then all the text goes super slowly. And if you want to be able to skip the dialogue or go faster with it, because you're a fast reader and you want to, have all the text on display at once, then you would have to pay a fee for that. It would be, let's say, $5. You pay $5 and you get the text option, the faster text option. Now, if we go into online games, the best idea I got is, you're playing an MMORPG and there's this person in the chat typing some nonsense and it's super annoying, and then you just block that player, and then boom, you're not hearing from them ever again. Well, there could have a fee to block players in true online fashion. It could be like in the old days, where when you had a fixed line phone numbers, a ground line. How do you call it in English? In French, if I translate it, like fixed line. But anyway, you had to call your phone provider and tell them, hey, I want you to block that number, and it cost X amount per month. And so I thought, hey, so you don't like this player typing nonsense, you block them, it's 99 cents every month to keep them blocked, and it's by players, so if you have 10 players blocked, it's $10 a month. Of course, you could probably have some package. Let's say you can block 25 players for only $15 a month. I think that would be a great way to milk players. And my last idea, which is my favorite, is, you buy the game. You buy the game $70, and then you play the whole thing. It's an offline single player game. You just play your game, and then you get to the end, you have the credits rolling, and then you have the screen at the end saying the end, and just below that it would have a fee to play it again. So you have this little window popping up like, oh, if you want to play the game again, it's gonna be $4.99. And I've been thinking about this one, and I wonder, should the price go up every time or down every time? So you finish the game a first time, and then you want to play it again, and so you have to pay $5, and then you finish it, and then you have to pay $4, and 3, 2, 1. Or should it starts with, you want to play it again? Alright, it's $1. The second time it's $2. The third time $3, and so on. Maybe you could buy it in bulk, like you can play it 10 times more for $7.99 or something like that. What a great future I'm proposing here. So anyway, those were my ideas of stupid microtransactions. If you take one of them, please send me a kickback, and then I will be able to just not work anymore. That's gonna be great, because that's why we work. We work to be able to stop working one day. That's the only goal I have. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed this one. I had a lot of fun to think about it, and that's it. Now go do something else. Go play games. Bye bye.